Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Yesterday, we got the Galaxy Sword in the Calico Mines. I could not believe my luck, and the spirit said it was going to be a horrible day. Okay, so, weather for tomorrow is clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect weather for the Spirit's Eve. The event will take place in Pelican Town starting between 10 and 11:50 p.m. Don't be late. So this is another one like the Moonlight Jellies that takes place late, which is good because it gives us time to do stuff. Alright, so actually before I get started, I didn't put any blackberries in for... Actually, I don't want to do all those blackberries. I want to do one of them as the crystal fruit, just to see how good its jelly is. Alright, so my crystal fruit should be... I put it in the red chest, I think. Yeah, there you are. Okay. Alright, so I want to put you guys in there. So, 1, 2, 3. There we are. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't even check to see what luck was. Whoopsie! Okay, let's try that again. Fortune teller is absolutely neutral. Okay, so, well then, we can do whatever we want, I suppose. Notice a chill in the air? It could just be the approach of winter. Or it could be the tingle of a dark specter here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Mayor Lewis. Alrighty, oh, we got more mail. Thank you for purchasing a coop upgrade. In addition to doubling the capacity of your coop, I've taken the liberty of installing an incubator. To use the incubator, simply place an egg inside. If you have space left in your coop, the egg will hatch in several days. As always, thanks for your business, Robin. Well, alrighty then, so the coop is finished. Awesome. Alright, so our bok choy isn't ready yet, and you're staying there. Alright, so yeah, nothing really to do with the crops, so I'm going to do my usual evolutions. Then, I think where we're going to go first today, before we go... You know what, I think I want to go back into the Calico Mines today. First off, let's dump our sword, because we don't need it anymore. Whee! We've got the great sword, the super sword, the mega sword. Okay, I'm starting to sound like an episode of Power Rangers now. Anyway, but before we do that, I want to purchase a new animal for Marnie, because now that we've got the coop upgraded, we can get ourselves a new animal, and by golly, of course I'm going to do that, because, well, I mean, that's what we need to do to make the farm very successful and resistant to any downturns. So, hi Billy Goat, what's up? So I'm going to go milk my cow and all that other such stuff, and I will see you guys momentarily when we take care of everything here. Hi Marnie, I would like to buy a new animal. Quack, quack. Choose a coop for your new duck. Well, there's only one coop I got, so go in there, buddy. Alright, so I already know what I am naming this one. I don't think McDuck's gonna fit. It will not. Okay, so congrats, Scrooge. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, you're staying Scrooge. Great, I'll send little Scrooge to her new home right away. Yeah, you're staying Scrooge. Alright, also, let's see. Okay, so I don't need the shears yet. We need shears for sheep. I could very well get a heater. I don't really want to right now, but I very well could. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is after I run by and grab an apple, because we can finish out, I believe we can finish out Marnie's friendship bundle now with more than 3 apples. Well, with 3 apples or more, I should say. But after I grab that apple, I think I'm going to see you guys either at the community center to turn it in or over at Robin's, because I kind of want to strategize as to what to do with money and such coming up. Alrighty, so with our 3 apples, we complete the friendship bundle, the fodder bundle. And for our reward, we get a heater. Hey, there you go, 2,000 G saved right there. I'm not sure which one I'm going to put this in, but still, that's a great one to get. Holy crap. Okay, so now I'll see you guys over at Robin's. Okay, so I'm not certain exactly what I want to do for my next building. Coop is out, barn's out, because, I mean, we've got big coops and barns that can house 8 animals. The well, I am not getting because we've got plenty of water sources. I don't think I really need a silo right now, because when we cut down the grass in the next couple of days, we're going to have too much room. Actually, I could get that together real quick and build another one and then store the rest of my hay. That's a possibility. The mill, I should probably start using, honestly, because... Or probably start thinking about getting. I could probably get that. Well, I don't have enough cloth, never mind. Okay, shed. Shed is more for putting a bunch of... Well, I guess, preserves jars and other such things in just to do whatever. I don't really feel like we need that right now, because I've still got plenty of room in my house to put everything that I have. Cabins, I'm not really going to need. The stable is something I'm thinking about, because that obviously, well, grants us a horse. And I'm glad they specified horse included. That's great. I don't have the 10,000 G for it, though, so we'd have to save up for that. But the hardwood is readily available, because not only do we have the secret forest, but it also respawns on our own farm, so that's not a problem. The money's the problem. Slime hutch I'm not getting. Nobody can convince me to get one. But really what I'm also looking at is the deluxe coop, which houses 12 animals, comes with an auto feed system so you don't ever have to put out hay, and also unlocks Bugs Bunny. But we're going to need a lot of money for that. Ditto with the deluxe barn, which unlocks sheep and pigs. 25,000. That's going to be a lot of mine visits and a lot of selling crap. Also an extra shipping bin for whatever reason. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. Probably in the very short term, I'm going to get another silo because I've got pretty much everything I need for that right here and now. I would just need to go grab it. Then I guess we're going to be saving up for the new coop, the deluxe coop or the deluxe barn. Oh boy, that's going to be interesting. Alright, so now with that, all that's taken care of, and I'm going to go try out this new Galaxy Sword in the Calico Mines, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so one thing I noticed pretty much immediately upon coming in was, first of all, holy crap, was I didn't bring any food. So I'm going to have to hope I get some food, because otherwise this mine visit is going to be very short and deadly for me. God, that feels good. Those things dead in 2 hits. Ha 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 ha. Oh dear, I don't need to let myself get a power rush here, otherwise it's going to be very unpleasant for me very quickly. But yeah, my God. Oh, hi, what's up? I ain't afraid of you anymore. Okay, this might take 3 hits. Good Lord. That is nutso. Yeah. 3 hits to kill... Well, okay, you took 4. Well, they're taking more hits. That worries me. But yeah, I mean, this stuff goes down so easily now. It's insane. I mean, the enemies that are frankly going to be the worst for me are going to be these guys, the slimes. Also, thanks Iridium, or appreciate it. That'll be enough to make another bar. And I think that'll do it for this one. So yeah, holy crap. Alright, so, let's see, how am I going to make this mine visit interesting? Because, you know, I feel like I need to every time I go in here, because this is essentially repeat content. Well, really, most of this game is repeat content now. Alright, so, I mentioned, of course, that, I mentioned yesterday that I was... Let's see, alright, I hear a flyer. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, this could be troublesome because... that. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad, though. And... let's see. Oh, crap, they hadn't dropped anything to eat yet. Okay, yeah, that could be problematic. I need to be careful. So, yeah, I mentioned last time that I was thinking about going to a convention. It's interesting because I also mentioned a few days ago that I had talked with a woman that I met on my online dating site. And actually, one of the things that we talked about was me being a nerd, and ironically, she didn't seem in any way really opposed to it. She seemed kind of, I guess, surprised? I don't know. I figured, at least it sounded like she was pretty, she was pretty okay with the idea. And so she asked me if I'd ever gone to Dragon Con. Am I a Dragon Con person? Like, no, I have never been. And I kind of want to go to that, so at some point in time, oh god. But obviously that's going to be a little ways off because of, well, now, like I said, my plan was to go to MomoCon, and that's pretty much, I wouldn't say entirely dried up, but I don't really see a way to justify it. Let's see. But yeah, Dragon Con's one I want to go to. I want to go to PAX. Well, one of the PAXs at some point in my life. I don't know if it would be PAX Prime / PAX West, or whether it would be, I don't know, one of the others. Because I know there's West, there's South, there's East, which is in Boston. There's I think 3 or 4 of them. Another thing that I'm also wanting to do, though, is, and this has to do with something a little bit different, I guess, in that aspect. Yeah, I'm going down the hole. Is I want to, well, I've mentioned this a few times on stream, and of course, obviously, now that I had to buy a new car, or I'm having to buy a new car, and etc. Can I kill these things with... Nope. Now that I'm having to buy a new car, the viability of this is in question as well. But I've been wanting to go to... Uh-oh. Oh, God. This could be terrifying. Get me out. Let me out. Oh, okay. Let's rest for a second. But I also want to go to... I want to start doing voice work. And the main reason I want to do this is, for one, because it's something a little different, because it's something that's not my usual retail job and whatnot, and I'm eating this immediately so we can dive back in. But also because I've had a lot of people at my job, primarily my retail job, tell me that I have a voice for this. And I don't know. I mean, that's obviously a matter for discussion or debate or what have you. But, okay, whoa! No, I don't want to milk the cow. Oh, God. Really? Oh, God, dang it. Oh. Well, I was trying to go for the ladder again. It's kind of weird that it put me back on a floor like that. Doggone it. Okay, well, that ain't going to work out so well. Maybe I should have gone into the regular mines. Also lost 4 items from my backpack. Please tell me I didn't lose the sword. Okay, I didn't lose the sword. Good. I would have been a little miffed. Okay, I lost that iridium ore that I got, but the rest of it, honestly... Also, all my energy's gone. That's nice. But, okay. The rest of it, I mean, really a lot of it is some of the more valuable stuff, so I'm not too torn up about that, frankly. The food at Joja Mart might not be the healthiest, but with such low prices, you'd be crazy to shop anywhere else. I don't know about that. So, anyway, I've been wanting to do voice work because I feel like it would be fun, and I want to ideally do it for a charity event of some sort. I've thought about trying to see if I could do it for primarily one of the Games Done Quick events, whether it is AGDQ or SGDQ. But unfortunately, my schedule really does not work out for either of those. So what I have ended up thinking about, or have considered doing, and yes, I'm eating all this so I can get energy to go back into at least the regular mines. One thing that an event that I've thought about doing, and I've mentioned this once or twice in chat, is RPG Limit Break. Which, RPG Limit Break, for anybody who's not familiar with it, is a speedrunning marathon of, well, RPGs. Who'da thunk it? And it happens, I think it takes place typically in early to mid-May. And it's so... I watched it for the first time this year, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, because of course, I mean, it's RPGs, so... Yeah, that's my bag, just in case anybody wasn't already aware of that. So I'm thinking, and I haven't gotten around to emailing anybody yet, but I need to pretty soon. And that is, I want to do that. I want to do voice work. I want to be a host for RPG Limit Break. Because I feel like that would be a lot of fun. The timing is perfect for me because early to mid-May is right in the middle of my semester, so I wouldn't have to worry so much about, oh, well, I've got to go away from my students for a week for this, which the college, of course, would not allow me to do. And it would hopefully, you know, maybe get me doing some voice work. Maybe have people notice and go, oh, hey, that guy with a weird southern accent and all those big words actually is worth something. When it comes to that sort of thing, at least. So I think I'm going to try for that. And I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how well I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to yield anything. But that's my plan. And I'm pretty excited about the idea because it would be a new opportunity for me. And as I've mentioned before, one of the things I've been wanting to do with my life, effectively, is get myself out there a bit more. So trying to milk the cow got me feeling exhausted. What? I can't eat. Is there anything I can eat right now? No, it doesn't look like it, so I'm probably just going to have to make my exit. Let's see, how many points do I have left? I've got 12 energy points left. That's not very many. Obviously, that's because of... You heard a lot more than I thought you would. That's obviously because of me dying and having to come back, so... Yeah, I think this will be it for tonight. I didn't get much done, but oh well. That's okay. I screwed up a little bit, but... Whoops, that's not where I meant to go. Speaking of screwing up, I screwed up a little bit, but it's not the worst day in the world. So yeah, that's the plan, and I'm excited about it because I want to get myself out there more, because I've mentioned in the past that I feel like I don't do enough of a lot of things. There's a metric ton of things that I could be doing better for myself and about myself. But that's one of them. I think there are other avenues in my life that I could be better with in terms of my talents. And I feel like I don't do a very good job of either doing them or expressing them. And I want to. So that's the plan, at least. Now, as I mentioned, I have no idea how it's actually going to work out, if it's going to do anything. I mean, I could come back in 6 months and go, oh, well, there was no point because blah, blah, whatever. But I at least want to give it a shot because I feel like if I do, well, I mean, obviously, I have a far better chance of succeeding if I try than I do if I don't. Because if I don't try, then obviously nothing's going to happen. So I feel like that would be something good for me if I can swing it. And I don't know. We'll see, obviously, where that takes us from there. So thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it as always. We ended up getting a new duck, so Scrooge will make his debut tomorrow on the day of the Spirit's Eve. And I guess I will. Well, I'll probably make some more ore, make some more bars and sell some of them, and start trying to climb our way up to 20 or 25k. And also, maybe if I make a mine visit, I'll just go into the regular mines this time with my waxy new galaxy sword and not risk certain death in futility. So, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it as always, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.